Hello, say what? He said, she said, marriage should be like an NBA contract. That's what they're talking about today. He said, she said, TV show. Welcome. I'm Romeo, and that's
Hi, how you doing, guys? This is Rob. Today I'm under the weather. My immune system is kind of low, but I should be able to survive this 30 minutes video.
okay. So Rob don't like marriages at all. I can understand. And so we had a couple questions that men ask and women ask. So the topic will be he said, she said, marriage should be like an NBA contract or like the presidency, 4 years. So I'm gonna read the first question. These are men question and responses, and then we have woman questions and responses. So from a man, he said, Jamal, he's 32. He lives in Miami, Florida. He's a real estate investor. He's divorced. He says, if marriage was like an NBA contract with a 4 year term, you'd have to prove your value to resign. Wouldn't wouldn't that make both partners work harder to keep the relationship strong? Would people take marriage more seriously if they knew they had to reapply every few years? What do you think about that, Rob?
Okay, Jamal. First of all, marriage for 4 years is you have one thing that's missing, which is prenup. The woman is the one that calls the marriage of 4 years like a contract, because after the 4 years contract, they are entitled to get half of your capital. So therefore, for the 4 year contract with the NBA and all this net, that's what matters. But what matters is you sign a prenup because the woman will take half of your capital, which is unfair for the guys that have the high value guys that are married without a prenup in the United States. That's very important. Same
Okay,
goes
read
to
the
you,
second
Romeo.
one. What's
What's
it?
your answer to the same question?
Um. Oh, yeah. I always believe in 4 years, a man got to reapply, a woman got to reapply. So I think, yeah, I think in the beginning it's an automatic state. There's a prenup, and I don't think a man could get half. I think, uh, uh, yeah, that's a prenup, definitely. But I believe it'd be 4 years, and you have to re-go back to get married. That way, it's a clean break. If the woman want to leave, she can leave. If the man want to leave, it's a good leave. It's a clean break. I like it when it's a clean break because when you know it's a clean break and you really love the person, you're gonna put more effort. But if you married and you know it's hard to get a divorce, you be like, I don't need to do shit. He ain't gonna divorce me anyway because I'm gonna get half his money, or vice versa. So read the second one.
All right. And the second question is Marcus. He's 35 years old out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's an entrepreneur and he's been married for 7 years. Okay. His question is: if a player underperform, they get traded. If a spouse stops doing their part, why should someone be stuck in a lifelong contract? Should marriage have an option for renegotiation like the sports contract? Question to you.
Hell yes. Now people don't understand marriage when you get married now in court. Me, this is how I look at it. If I'm going to get married again, if I'm going to get married, okay, because I've married in the past, but if I'm going to get married, first it just got to be in church. That's it. It's not going to be a courthouse because when you're in the courthouse, that's a business. That's a business marriage where all of your assets, everything gets commingled, get put together. So I'll do the court marriage, and I'll even tell a woman we could buy a house together type of marriage. I investment house type together to show her I'm committed. But that marriage in courthouse, that's nasty. It's easy to do it. You can get married in the courthouse within one day. Fill out the paperwork, bam, it's done. But a divorce could take 3 years, and the attorney is the one that wins take all your money. No, yeah, contract is the best way. Let me read the third one for you, Rob. This is Devin. He's 29. These are from a guy's perspective. I'm about to give you the woman questions and response soon. Devin's 29. He's a music producer. Lives in Los Angeles, California. He's engaged. He said if we had a 4 year marriage term, more men would sign up for it. The idea of being locked in for life is what scares guys away. Would more men be open to marriage if they knew they could opt out without losing half?
Go ahead. Continue.
The question was, it was for you. It was Would more men be open to marriage if they knew they could opt out in 4 years without losing half of their wealth?
Well, the question to me is if you don't have a prenup, you shouldn't be married. Period. I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask for a question like this because for marriage, it's better to go get married in the Dominican Republic so you get divorced at any time and everyone keep their assets, and that's my answer.
Okay, let's use Vanessa. She's a woman. This is a woman question and response. She said, Vanessa is 30, New York, New York. She's a lawyer. She's single. She said, y'all want short term contracts because y'all don't want to commit for real. I'd rather keep the traditional marriage because I want financial security. Why should a woman sign a short term contract when a lifelong one guarantees her more protection?
There you go again. Security, capital, money, money, money. So again, if you don't have a prenup, I wouldn't advise no one to get short term marriage, long term marriage, 1 year marriage, marriage period. Like it's basically marriage is a contract that's have best interest of heart for the women. The thing that Donald Trump stated, if you get married and all this and that, you get what you come in and leave. It makes more sense to me, even though right now a lot of people is basically have an issue with that president, but it makes a lot of sense also with the child support aspect of it too.
Okay, he said, she said, TV show at gmail.com. That's where you can reach us. Now, please leave us some comments. What you think? Men, would you prefer a contract marriage? Woman, is this just another way for men to avoid responsibilities? Let's discuss it. My name is Romeo the Professor. That's Rob. He said, she said, TV show at gmail.com. Thank you.